we'll be talking about a major development in the field of psychiatric disease research. These diseases impose a huge burden on individuals, families, and society. Scientific progress has largely stalled, leaving many patients dependent on treatments that were developed way back in the 50s and 60s. But scientists are gaining important new insights into the genetic foundations of these diseases.
So today we have two important announcements to make. The first announcement is about an exciting paper that appears today online in the scientific journal Nature. The paper reports the discovery of more than 100 regions of the human genome underlying psychiatric disease. For the first time, we can start to see the underlying biological basis of the disease and to lay the foundation for understanding this disorder and eventually developing treatments. The second announcement is about a truly visionary philanthropic commitment. Ted Stanley is committing an additional $650 million to the Stanley Center at the Broad Institute to support psychiatric disease research. Together with his past contributions, this brings Ted's total contributions here at the Broad to $825 million. Scientists here at the Broad and their collaborators around the world are showing us that it's possible to begin to decode the biological basis of psychiatric disorders and to build the scientific foundations that we need to eventually move forward to real therapeutics. So the most important aspect of this gift is the signal it sends to everybody around the world that now's the time that we all should work together.
It's been more than half a century since there's been significant progress in therapeutics to treat these disorders. What we've always lacked in order to make progress was insight into the molecular causes of these disorders.
We can develop cellular models in which we can study these events, and that'll make it possible to test potential therapies that could reshape these events to get better outcomes.
That has got to get anybody excited who's interested in mental health research. We are at a signal moment.
The discoveries of the genes now will spawn exactly the same kind of revolution in treatment as we were in cancer research in 1982.
I'm just turning over almost all my money now and through my will, knowing with great certainty that they're the best equipped to know the best ways to spend it.
Mental illness had picked a fight. Mental illness had picked to fight the wrong man.
It's absolutely amazing. I mean, we heard there's big news coming and didn't know the details of it.
It really is it's a feeling of great excitement, joy.
Wow, $650 million. As a scientist working at Stanley Center, that's very motivating for us.
It's really been an opportunity to see how a group of dedicated pioneering scientists can really make a difference in a field like this.
My message, we can't do this alone. No one individual, no one institution, no one consortium, no one can do this alone. We all have to work together to make this happen. So I ask everybody who's watching and everyone who cares about mental illness in any way to join the fight with whatever you can bring to it. Whether it's your scientific expertise, whether it's patients joining in this fight with scientists, whether it's philanthropists who can help support this at any institution around the world, join in the fight, because together, I am convinced, we will get there.